Hello, lovelies! My name is Kate, and this is the Cozy Canadian Book Nook. Welcome back. It is March 1st. We have made it through 2 months of book reading, and I have not uploaded a single book review for my months yet, because I switched to full overnights, and it's destroying my soul. I hope to be uploading more, especially in the month of March. My partner's going away for 2 weeks into the States, so I fully expect to just bury myself in books for those 2 weeks to distract myself. So he's leaving at the end of this week. And I am going to do a readathon. March through your TBR, being hosted by Paginator, and I will have her link to the video for the readathon down below. And this is her lovely graph for the readathon. And I'm just going to ballpark. These might not be the books that I read for the prompts, but I just want to go through and kind of like see what I think. I'm gonna put a little video here of my TBR shelf. These are like most of the books that I haven't read. They're my books that have just been gathering dust, except for one, which is actually one that I plan on rereading because I loved it so much, and I hope to reread it this month. So for the first one is actually going to be a no-brainer. I have a book club started on Facebook, but I'm also doing it on Instagram. I'm going to start doing it on YouTube. Book over 500 pages. This month coming up is Fairy Tale by Stephen King that I'm going to be reading, and it is, don't know off the top of my head, over 500 pages. Random color picker. Obviously, I can't determine what that's going to be. Fantasy or horror. I kind of have two books. This I've actually. Oh, I guess I could save this one for second chance because I've started reading this. I've read the first chapter like 3 times, and keep putting this down. This is a really good. It's actual serial killer that was in like the 60s, I think, in Toronto. And I can't remember the man's name, but basically like people from the gay village in Toronto were disappearing because of this serial killer, and it's an actual historical event. And this one is The Book Eaters. So people eat books, gain their knowledge. One woman has a son who eats people and steals their knowledge. Sounds really cool. I've heard some good reviews on it. Adventure or historical fiction. Ooh, I am so excited about this. This has been on the back burner for a while. It is called Bluebeard? Bluebird from Genevieve Graham, who is a local author. I believe she's from Halifax. And she does a lot of historical fiction retellings of the World Wars and like happening through Canada. This is World War One, if I'm not mistaken. And I think it's like two different stories. It's a story about like the Prohibition going through the Detroit River. And then there's kind of like a love story, I think, between a nurse that I think, if I remember right, they call bluebirds because of the blue outfits. And then we've got mood read, whatever I'm in the mood for. Draw from a hat. Now, draw from a hat, and there was another one, close your eyes and point. I'm going to be doing something different. What I really like to do for blind choice picks is lay out a lot of books, put cat treats on all of them, and get my beautiful babies to choose the books for me. And then I'll just upload that video of them like going around choosing my book. Friend and family recommendation. I actually have one of my friends at work he's been ordering this like manga set, and he ordered one, I want to say it's like issue like volume 12 of this manga set, and he accidentally got double. He got two of them, so he gave one to me. So I'm actually going to be reading through maybe a whole set of manga. It is called Toradora, and I can't tell you what it's about. I just got it for free. So, okay, that's going to be my friend family recommendation. So for recent acquisition, I did get a recent book on Audible, and it was kind of just like a fluke pick, and I can't even remember what it's called. It's like something about family and killing. It's like a recent popular novel, like everyone in my family has killed or something along those lines. Don't even know what it's about. Just on a whim, I saw it. The cover looked cool, and I bought it. So, for a book that you've had over a year and second chance, I don't know which one I'm going to put this in, but I would definitely like to reread Credence by Penelope Douglas, which is one of my favorite books. It is a kind of darker romance, and it's set in one of my favorite places in the world that I've only been to once, Colorado. So, the mountains of Colorado. I'm going to hope to get through this. It is a bit of a big book, but I remember last time it not taking me that long to get through. And social media recommendations is the last one that I'm going to just find somewhere. Maybe put up like a couple books and have people vote on them. Facebook would probably be my best bet. Then my friends and family can. I don't really have like a huge following. So that is all the prompts. Following this, I am also going to, since this whole week, my partner's going to be out March 6th to March 10th, Monday to Friday. I am going to be hosting a live read on my channel where I'm just going to be sitting, reading books, in a little cozy atmosphere. You can come and talk, chat, give your opinions of books that I'm going to be reading on there, read your own books, just have a nice little time. And I'm going to be streaming every day, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Atlantic Standard Time, and I'll post a couple different popular time zones because some people just don't like to Google, do the work in their heads. I always just like Google what time is it at this time, and then like do the math in my head. So that's some popular time zones there that I'll be streaming. I was gonna do like a whole weekend, 48 hours, but I'm also getting a game to distract myself, and I know I'm not gonna be able to pull myself away from that weekend. I'm gonna be playing Sons of the Forest. So that is going to be the month of March. Hopefully, I can get a video up for my January and February reads because I've read quite a few books, and I'm trying to read through the Goodread horror choices of 2022 to give my own ratings for. And after January, that's kind of like, I think I out horrored myself. So I'm reading through some of them, and it's just become a bit of a slow burn. Hopefully, this will get me back on track, reading through all these TBRs on my bookshelf. All right, have a lovely rest of your day, and I hope to see you March 6th to 10th for my live readathon. Bye.